Hi, I'm Kira K. Dixon, and today Caitlyn Clark is under the umbrellas. Welcome, Caitlyn.
Thanks for having me. Excited to be here.
When you think about the greatest weekends in sports, a few things might come to mind. Maybe it's the Super Bowl. Maybe March Madness. Maybe the Olympics. But for millions of fans, and a select few who are lucky enough to experience it in person, Masters Sunday stands in a class of its own. Welcome to Augusta National Golf Club. Where tradition is king, beauty is everywhere, and phones? Yeah, they're not allowed. It's a place where legends walk, where history is made, and where fans line up for pimento cheese sandwiches and a front-row glimpse at greatness. And guess who joined that greatness this year? Caitlyn Clark. That's right, the Indiana Fever star, NCAA basketball's all-time leading scorer, and arguably the most exciting player to hit the WNBA in a generation, was courtside at the Cathedral of Golf. But this time, there was no basketball court in sight. Just the rolling hills of Augusta, azaleas in full bloom, and the silence of tradition. And Caitlyn? She was soaking in every single second. Let's rewind for a moment. Clark, fresh off a historic college career and gearing up for her sophomore WNBA season, could have spent her off-season relaxing in the background, out of the public eye. Instead, she chose something different, an experience of a lifetime. A few weeks before training camp, Caitlyn and her family found themselves at one of the most exclusive and tradition-rich events in all of sports, the Masters, and honestly, it couldn't have been more fitting. No selfies. No filters. No FaceTime. That's the Masters. One of the few places left in the sports world where cell phones are banned for attendees. For someone as famous as Clark, who's constantly in the spotlight and followed by millions, this was a rare opportunity to just be present. No buzzing notifications. No cameras in her face. Just the peace and prestige of Augusta National. As Caitlyn put it in an interview with the Masters channel, you see it on TV, but when you actually get here, it's a completely different experience. So beautiful. Like, wherever you look, it's like a postcard. It's amazing. I think the one thing that you can't tell on TV is the hills. You can't really prepare for that. My legs were a little sore yesterday. But, I mean, it's just unreal. It's perfect, honestly. That kind of genuine awe. You can't fake it. Clark may be used to arenas packed with 20,000 screaming fans, but even she was left speechless by the sacred grounds of Augusta. Let's talk about who Caitlyn was with. Because this wasn't just a quiet family trip. This was Celebrity Central. On Friday night, she appeared on a panel for a NetJets event, sitting alongside legendary broadcaster Jim Nantz, NFL icon Peyton Manning, and actor-comedian Will Arnett. That's not just a who's who of fame, that's elite company in every sense of the word. It's not every day that a 22-year-old WNBA star finds herself sharing a stage with that kind of star power. But Clark? She fit right in, and that's not all. She caught a private concert by rising music star Noah Kahan, who gave a front-row performance. Earlier in the weekend, she spent time with country music heavyweight Luke Combs, one of her personal favorites, and if you're wondering who else is on her playlist these days, just a few casual names: Taylor Swift and Drake. Legends only. Clark also made sure to keep an eye on the leaderboard. She's not just a casual fan, she's in it. Rooting for young Swedish sensation Ludvig Åberg, following Scottie Scheffler, a two-time Masters champion, and planning to watch Rory McIlroy in Saturday's third round. And there's a fun little detail here: all three of those golfers, Åberg, Scheffler, and McIlroy, are Nike athletes, just like Clark. It's like an unspoken team-up across sports. A kind of brand brotherhood and sisterhood, all united by the swoosh. But beyond the celebrity moments, the glitz, and the golf itself, there's something deeper here. This is the beginning of a new era for Caitlyn Clark. She's no longer just the kid from Iowa with a killer three-point shot and logo range. She's now stepping into something even bigger. A cultural figure. A crossover star, the kind of person who can drop 40 on a WNBA court and share a stage with Peyton Manning. The kind of athlete who can break viewership records one month and walk the hallowed grounds of Augusta the next. and she's doing it all with her family by her side. Let's pause for a second and think about this. Caitlyn Clark just wrapped one of the most iconic college basketball careers of all time. She led Iowa to back-to-back national championship games, shattered records, and lit the sports world on fire. She inspired millions of girls to pick up a basketball and dream bigger. Now, she's bringing that same fire, that same passion, that same joy, into the next phase. It's not just about basketball anymore. It's about building something larger. Her presence at the Masters wasn't just a vacation. It was a signal that Caitlyn Clark belongs at the biggest tables. In every room. On every stage. Also, can we talk about how she was sore from walking Augusta's hills?
Maybe it just tastes better because the view is also so amazing, but yeah, it's been fun.
That's relatable. Augusta might look like a smooth green wonderland on TV, but in real life? Those hills are no joke. Even elite athletes like Clark feel the burn, and yet, she loved every second. That says something about her spirit. Her curiosity. Her willingness to try new things. To explore. To immerse herself in the full experience, even when it means sore legs. There's something almost poetic about this moment in her life, just as spring begins to bloom, just as Augusta National comes to life with azaleas and anticipation, Caitlyn Clark enters her own new season. A season of growth. Of challenge. Of possibility. The WNBA is just weeks away. The spotlight will follow her to Indiana. Expectations will be sky high, but for now, for one weekend in Georgia, she got to just be a fan, a lover of sports. A kid in awe of something bigger than herself, and honestly,
I'll be up there too, but I'll get some hats, get some nice golf gear, because it's exclusive. You can only get it here, so you gotta.
That's beautiful. We talk a lot about greatness, about GOATs, about legends. But one of the signs of true greatness is knowing when to slow down, to appreciate, to look around and say, wow, I'm really here. Caitlyn Clark is doing just that. She's not only building a legacy on the court. She's living a full life off of it. A life filled with family, music, laughter, and once-in-a-lifetime experiences. A life where she gets to be inspired by others, even as she inspires millions. So as the sun sets on another Masters Sunday, Caitlyn Clark, Indiana Fever star, basketball icon, and now, certified golf fan. She came, she saw, she vibed. And she reminded us all, sometimes, the best way to prepare for the next big game is to watch greatness in action. Let us know in the comments, if you could attend any major sporting event in the world, what would it be? If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you don't miss the world of sports. Thanks for watching.